Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Jenny and I'm so happy you're here. It looks like I just woke up. I did, kind of, like an hour ago. But I wanted to film the intro for this vlog that we're doing, and we are going to be reading romance books for the week since this is the week leading up to Valentine's Day. So I'm going to start this today, which is a Tuesday, and I'm going to go until Saturday. I wanted to do Monday through Friday, but I just didn't get to it yesterday. So we're going to start today and see how many romance books we can read in the next 5 days. Honestly, like, I've been in a romance mood, which I feel like I never really am, so I want to take advantage of it. But I want to show the different options that I have for books that we're going to read this week, or like ideas that I have in my head right now. So I'm currently reading Twisted Hate by Anna Huang, so I think I just want to continue reading this as just one of the books, may as well. And then the other ideas that I have, I really want to get to Flawless by Elsie Silver, and I have Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, as well as Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I feel like I am the last person to read this book. Maybe this book too. Yeah, still haven't read these, so. But like I said, I'm currently reading Twisted Hate, so I'm just gonna continue with this book. And I'm excited too because all of these books I can read on my Kindle too. They're all in Kindle Unlimited. I don't know if Magnolia Parks is still on Kindle Unlimited, but I downloaded it when it was, and I still have it in my library. And if you guys don't know, if you download something in your library from Kindle Unlimited, it stays there even if they take it off until you take it out of your library. So I can read all of these on my Kindle, which I really like because I like being able to switch between the two whenever I want. But I think that's all I have to say for the little intro here. And let's get to reading some romance. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. I didn't see a whole lot last night. I had to work yesterday. I was gonna update before I left, but then, you know, I'm always running late. But I think I'm about 45% through Twisted Hate, so I wanted to give a couple thoughts that I have. This is part of the Twisted series by Anna Huang. So Twisted Love was the first one, then Twisted Games, and then this one, number 3. And this one is like enemies with benefits and then enemies to lovers, I think is how it's gonna go. So it's a little bit of a different storyline there. And I know the other books are spicy, but this one seems like it's a lot spicier. Probably just because it's like part of the storyline that they are enemies with benefits. But I just think like her books are so easy to fly through. So I love that aspect. And like, yeah, there's some cringy parts in this, but overall I am enjoying it. So I'm not loving the gut character, but I can touch more on that later. But I have to leave for the dentist in like 15 minutes, which I'm not happy about. But I really want to get Bride by Ali Hazelwood. But I'm trying to decide if I want to wait till next Tuesday because it'll be my birthday. And I'm probably going to go to Barnes & Noble. So, but it could also be like a treat for going to the dentist because I'm just a 25-year-old teenager, right? I'm just a little girl. Besides that, I don't really have a ton going on today. So hopefully I can just sit and binge this book so that I can start a new one. I scare you? Hi. Okay, me and Miss Thing are gonna get to reading, right? Oh, I put this ambiance on because I really like howling like wind. And this makes me want to reread ACOTAR. And I know this is a video about romance books, but I kind of want to make a video rereading ACOTAR because it's been like exactly 2 years since I read it for the first time. I think that'd be a fun video, but I digress. I'm gonna read on my Kindle on the couch and be cozy. Well, you guys, it is the next day. It is Thursday, so day 3 of 5 for our challenge here. And I feel like I'm kind of sucking at vlogging, so I apologize. But I wanted to give an update on where I'm at with Twisted Hate. So I am on page 283, and I think that's about like 57%-ish. And I really just want to be done with this book because I've been reading it. This is the only book that I've picked up in February, so I've been reading it for 8 days so far. And I just want to be done with it and move on to something else. So like, I feel like a romance book doesn't need to be 500 pages, and this is literally like 498. So we still have a bit to go, 200 pages worth. But my goal is to finish this book today so I can pick something else up and hopefully get one more book in for this vlog. I've made some coffee and I think I'm just gonna sit in my bed for a little bit and read. And I do have to work today, but luckily I'm able to like bring my book to this job so I can hopefully get some reading in later, but I'm gonna try to read a lot before I go. But yeah, I'm just gonna be cozy in my bed and read a little. Okay, me and Dexter are here for an update. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Okay guys, so I read about 60 pages in the bath. And don't mind that I like always have stains on me. I just cleaned this, but then I got yogurt on it. But I was supposed to work tonight, but I'm really not feeling well, so I'm gonna stay home. And so honestly, I just want to lay in my bed and either sit on my phone or read. So we will do one of those things, but I wanted to say that I am on chapter 41 of my book. And I know people say something happens like chapter 46 and they can't really forgive Josh for it, which is the main guy in this book. So we will see what happens, see what I think. Good morning, you guys. It is day 4 of our challenge, and I've definitely never filmed from this angle before, and I still have my dirty sweatshirt on, so don't mind me. But I wanted to update. I really wanted to finish this yesterday, but I got like really close to the end, and then I fell asleep when I was reading on my Kindle. So I have like 30 pages left of this. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on what I think about it. And I am a little sick right now, so if my voice is a little funky, just don't mind that. But then I'm gonna open my Alani because I don't have any coffee, and I honestly don't have any money to get coffee. So cheers! It's a cherry twist one, so it's like a cherry limeade, and this flavor is so good. You wanna try some? Okay, let me finish the book, and I will let you know what I think. Alright, you guys, I did indeed finish Twisted Hate. Finally, I literally read this from the 1st of the month until today, which is the 9th. So I've been reading this for a long time, and I finally finished it, and I don't know. And honestly, I didn't even read like the bonus scenes in the back. I'm all done. I'm saying I'm done. So, but this book was, I feel like, it was just okay for me. It was definitely my least favorite out of the Twisted series. I feel like this one is definitely the most spicy. I could be wrong, but it felt like there was a lot more spice scenes in this one than the others. And like it got to a point where I just kind of had to like skim over some of it because I'm just like, okay, I've already read about it so many times, and like it's starting to gross me out now. And I kind of just felt that way about like Josh and Jules. Like I didn't really love them together that much, especially Josh. Like he was just so arrogant and cocky. I really didn't like him as a character in this book. And if you've read the Twisted series, you know there's kind of like always another storyline going on like with the relationship, and then there's a storyline that's happening as well, and I just cared so much more about that storyline and was really interested in that, but I didn't care for their romance at all. So I'm like, I don't know what that's kind of saying, but I just don't really care for them that much. And it's also so long. This book is 500 pages, and for a romance, I just don't need it to be that long, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever read. I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars, so kind of just like middle of the road. If you're reading this series, it's not like you should like skip it or anything, but I just think it was my least favorite out of the series, unfortunately, but that's okay. 3 stars. We're gonna move on. So like I said, it's day 4 out of 5, so we have today and tomorrow to read the rest of our books. So my goal for this week was just to get through 2 romance books. So first one's down, and I'm hoping I can read another one between today and tomorrow. So I want to give my options here. I think I know what I want to do already, but I'm choosing between Magnolia Parks, Icebreaker, and Flawless. So these books are like long too, So this one's like almost 500 pages and this I think is about 400. Yeah. Let me see how long Flawless is. Damn, Flawless has 424 pages? Okay, well I think I do want to read Flawless because I recently, like a couple weeks ago, watched The Longest Ride and I need more of that in my life. I need a little cowboy romance. So I think I'm going to choose that one because I really want to know what all the hype is about. And oh, Barbara's trying to cuddle with the camera. I want to know what all the hype is about and see how I like it. And there's so many books in that series too, so if I like it, there's a bunch more to go. I just saw an aesthetic video on TikTok this morning of like all the Chestnut Springs boys, and these boys are hot. So I think I'm gonna read that one. I don't own it physically, so I'm just gonna read it on my Kindle. And like I always do, I think I'm gonna pop myself in the bathtub and read for a while, get myself cleaned off of my sickness, change into something that doesn't have yogurt on it. And I don't work today, so I am just going to be cozy. And hopefully we can finish this book between today and tomorrow. I'm hoping. Hey guys, why did I say that like that? Time for a little update. Okay, first of all, can I just say I wish we had like the updated covers for Kindle because this is just not it. I don't need humans on my cover. But I wanted to say that I'm 61, I think, pages in. The book is reading pretty fast so far, so that's good. I don't know if it's because it just is reading fast or because I'm reading it on my Kindle, but either way, fast read so far, and I am enjoying it. I feel like with romance books, like, you always just have to expect a little bit of cheese, so I'm trying to, you know, just realize that that's a thing. It's gonna be cheesy and try to move on from it because, you know, sometimes stuff is just too cheesy for me, but I don't know. And I did get some coffee. I know I don't have any money for it, but somehow it landed in my hands. I don't know how that happened. But I'm still not feeling well, so I think I'm just gonna lay down in my bed and read, go on my phone. That's kind of it. I'm kind of bummed that I'm not feeling good, but that's okay. It gives me an excuse just to like lay in my bed and read. So we're gonna do more. Alright you guys, I just wanted to film an outro to this video because I did not vlog for the last couple days. Last day I was supposed to, I don't think I even picked up the camera at all just because I got really sick and I'm still sick and I just didn't read like at all. So unfortunately we didn't really read a whole lot and I was considering like not even posting this video at all, but I'm like, you know what, it's real. This is what's actually happening, you know. So let's just post it. I only read Twisted Hate in this video, but that's okay. I got about 25% into Flawless, and I don't know if I'm going to keep reading it. I'll probably read it like as I'm going to bed type of book, but I think I'm going to move on to something else just because my vlog is a little immature in that one. But yeah, I just wanted to end out this video, and yeah, sorry it's probably not, it's not what I wanted it to be, but like I said, it's real. I got sick, so I don't know. Maybe I will try this again in the future. We will see. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say. If you're watching this, the day that I post it tomorrow is my birthday, and I think I'm hopefully gonna go to Barnes & Noble for a little celebration, so we will see what happens there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.